All right, boys and girls, here we are with day 7 of May Daily Math, and let's begin. Number 1 says split this shape into halves. Label each piece with the unit fraction. So we kind of basically have like two of these, right? You kind of see it's going basically in this general pattern here, okay? And then there's another one like right next to it, so I'm just going to kind of go like this. And so it's kind of like that. Let's see. Yep, and it just overlaps a little bit right there. There we go. So it looks kind of like this, right? Give or take a little bit. So that the whole thing is one piece, okay? And it says split this shape into halves. So basically, if we just take a line like that, or we could go from, if you don't want to make this line, you could draw a line that goes in half like this. Either way, it's a half, okay? You can't do both, but either way, it's 1/2, one or the other. So, and then it says to label each piece. So it'll be 1/2 and 1/2, okay? Kind of something like that. Number 2, we have write less than, greater than, or equal to, and we have 3/1 and 4/4. So remember that line can also kind of stand for divided by at times. So 3 divided by 1 is 3. 4 divided by 4 is 1. So 3 is greater than 1. So 3/1 is greater than 4/4. All right, number 3. Here we are. We have the graph problem. Favorite farm animal. Ian's grade voted for their favorite farm animal. 15 more kids chose pig than something. So remember the tricky one here. This one isn't too bad, but sometimes the numbers in between, like there's no number here between this one and this one, but there is a line. Sometimes that can be a little bit confusing. This one is pretty decent though, because we go 0, 10, 20, 30, and there's only one line in between, and that halfway point happens to be the 5. So 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 goes up to 35 right here technically, but right here. So 30 for the pig, okay? And we want to know 15 more kids chose pig than something. So I'm going to count back 15. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15. And I look at this line right here, and I see it is a duck. All right, so if you had duck on that one, great job. All right, let's go with number 4. Number 4 says balance the equation. And what we have here is 563 minus 100, and it really needs to be equal to this number minus 200. Now there's a couple of ways to kind of think about this, right? So 563 minus 100, well 5 minus 1 is 4, and there we have the 463. So this side equals 463, okay? That also means this side has to equal 463, right? So we have a number minus 200 equals 463. So kind of working in reverse of what we did, we went 5 minus 1 was 4. We're going to kind of go backwards. Now we're going to go 4 plus 2 is 600, and it's still 63. So now double checking, 663 minus 200, so 6 minus 2 is 4. 63 minus nothing is 63, so that's 463. And that was the same thing on this side. 5 minus 1 is 4, so 463. So basically the answer is 663. Some of you would have caught this right away, saying that that was a 100 and that was a 200. Okay, so some of you would have said, well, I know it has to be 100 more than that because this is 100 more than this. So some of you may have caught that. If you did, woohoo! Nice work. All right, number 5, it's a Mother's Day. Here we go. it's asking us to multiply the sum of these tiles by 4. So first we have to figure out, well, what the sum is, right? So let's go ahead and we can start going through here and counting them up, what they're all worth. So 1, there's 3, so there's 4, 5, 6, 6 and 4 is 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 and 4 is 20. So we have 20 is our sum, okay? And then we are going to multiply the sum of these tiles by 4, and that is going to give us our answer. So we really had to figure out this first, right? Now we take that by 4. 2 tens times 4 is 8 tens. So we got to add our tens back. 80. There we are. Boys and girls, that is day 7 of May Daily Math.